It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up next is the Commanders' superstar wide receiver. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Commanders and the Giants, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get this up to about the 44. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 69 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Ginn. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Fields throw into the hands of McLaurin. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Fields. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. First carry now for Chris Evans. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Allen, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brady going to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And New York set to take the field. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now it's Ginn. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Fields finding Carter on the slant. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's Fields. And Thomas has it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. A shotgun snap. Fields gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Fields. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Fields now to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Play action. Now it's Brady. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Allen, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, That means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. On first down, George. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Now Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a give right side. It's George, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 3.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Jared Wilson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Giants are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over.
Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's George, and hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Now 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Fields. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And New York set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. Again, Fields.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down, Fields.
That one caught by Carter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
Underneath pass here to Van Ness.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Throw.
Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Brady. Allen's got it complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Brady now to throw.
That is caught.
And he's got this down to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Brady. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
On second down, a run with Evans.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that will knot us up at 10.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
He's got the tight end, Van Ness. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line.
Here's Fields.
Underneath pass here to Van Ness. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Now Evans hit, and the ball pops free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throw right side complete to Carter. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now Fields.
A dump off to Elliott.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
To the air again, Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And his kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
A throw over the middle taken in.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
On 1st down, Fields. Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down now, it's George. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now it's Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's George. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Fields.
And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down.
And he's got Vanetta. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, Brady.
He'll get that one to Carter complete.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Brady going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Carter.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Brady's throw there complete.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now Brady. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Here we go. 1st and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Chris Herndon. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now a 1st down throw. Fields
firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
answer. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Back to throw. Fields.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Commanders,
their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.